Orangetheory is expanding. The fitness chain adding 75 locations in the past year, hoping to add on 100 more in 2023. Orangetheory hoping to grow its presence and meet consumer demand, banking on a still strong consumer despite economic headwinds. For more on these development plans, Orange Fitness CEO and co-founder Dave Long is here with us, as well as Yahoo Finance's Alexandra Canal. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Dave, so talk to me about these expansion plans, because I think we're still trying to sort of come to grips and get our arms around what post-pandemic exercise demand looks like. What does it look like from where you sit?
We think the demand is really high, and it's interesting to note from 20 to 22, tough years, we added 200 net new locations. So even in those years, we were growing. And now we're looking to really kind of recharge and grow even faster. So this year, as you mentioned, 100 new locations. And in 24, we'd like to actually double that.
Wow. And you guys rely on a lot of franchisees too. So what do you think is key there? And as you were saying, post-pandemic, looking into the future of 2023, are there any fitness trends that are new and emerging that we really haven't seen the past couple of years?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, franchisees power our brand and they're passionate about it and they love what we do. So that really gives us kind of an edge up of them wanting to be really motivated to grow. The trend of wearables continues. That's a core part of our business. We track every workout. Our members track it through our heart rate monitor. And then strength continues to be on the rise. Super important. It's always been a core part of the Orangetheory workout, but we're putting even more focus into it this year. And we also offer Lift 45 classes, which are completely strength focused.
Mm-hmm. I know the wearables, I'm like obsessed with always tracking my calorie count, so I get that there. And what about on the pricing front? We are in an uncertain economic environment. Usually discretionary spending is the first to go for consumers. Are there any plans, if you're not lowering prices, to maybe offer more promotions or value packages or anything like that?
So we've really held consistent on pricing. Once a consumer comes to the doors and tries our product, they get really hooked on it. We don't see the price sensitivity there. Mm-hmm. We've been a little bit more promotional than historic, but really we've been holding on price across the board.
How tough has it been for your franchisees to find instructors? I've found with the studios I go to, that seems to be the toughest thing. And not just finding them, but having to pay them, which to your point, I assume people don't want to drop the price of classes because you still have to pay the instructors a lot.
I think it's always been a challenge to find the best instructors, which has been our focus, and yet the last couple of years has probably been more challenging. I think because we provide a place where it can be a really significant portion of a coach or instructor's income, they tend to really gravitate towards this product. We have so many locations. They often teach at multiple locations. That's a huge benefit. And then the continuing education and things that we offer on kind of their own journey becomes really important. And the fact that they touch like hundreds, if not thousands of members over their career. So the fact that they're impacting so many people really kind of supercharges the opportunity.
We were talking about this in the break. There are just so many places that you could work out right now, both at home and in the studio. So when you look at the landscape, who or what do you consider your biggest competitors?
First off, we're just fans of people moving. Like, people need more movement, more exercise. The majority of Americans, or even globally, don't get enough exercise. So it's really not there's not more than is needed. Mm. Really, for us, it's about getting a consumer to come try us. That's where we're really successful. When they try the Orangetheory product, they see how different it is. So for us, it's really telling the story of how different and differentiated we are, so people come in and try it.
With your expansion plans, talk to me about regions and geographies, because obviously we have seen a change in the flow of people over this period of time too. Fewer people coming to the office, people moving to far-flung locations. Where are you meeting them these days?
I think the convenience is the kind of king for this. It has to be convenient for people to stick with their fitness routine. The fact that we've already got 1,300 outlets in the U.S. means there's one virtually for anybody that's nearby.
I mean, are you looking urban? Are you looking suburban? What's the kind of mix here?
Back in 2010, we started in the suburbs. We actually entered urban markets like New York a few years after that. So if you think about like New York as an example, we're going to open 6 new locations in Manhattan this year. So we're still really filling out and meeting the demand in a lot of the urban markets. You go, international, and we're still filling out Tokyo. We're still filling out London. So there's still a lot of urban to kind of catch up for us. Whereas, again, we were born in the suburbs.
Last time you were on, we were talking Steve Aoki. He's the chief music officer. Yeah. How is that partnership going, and any other celebrity partnerships in the future?
Yeah, working with Steve over the last year has been phenomenal because he's really into fitness and wellness. He's got this grueling schedule. Our members were just blown away, loved it. Every month we had this event. It was just another reason for them to come work out, get excited, obviously have amazing music. So we are going to be building on our music strategy, more to announce later this year. And we are talking about, who else really gravitates towards this brand. Who should we be working with?
Cool. Dave, which is your favorite workout at Orange Theory? Do you have a particular one?
I like Catch Me If You Can, which is actually today, where you've got a virtual person that's kind of chasing you. So that's happening today, but about 200,000 people will do that workout today.
Julie's never done it.
That's kind of cool. That sounds intriguing to me,
Maybe
actually.
today Julie will go.
All right. Orangetheory Fitness CEO Dave Long, thanks so much.
Thank
Yahoo
you.
Finance's Alec now. Appreciate it, guys.